Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term. Then you guessed it, the long-term. Once we're done with the long-term, guys, we're going to be smashing through to the Fear and Greed Index. A bit of information charts coming through here, and then also we're going to be doing a bit of Bitcoin dominance. We're going to have a look at also the burn rate for Ethereum as well, because that's quite an interesting point to touch on as well today. And then from there, we're doing some altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys, and they are... We've got a bit of VeChain coming through. We've got a bit of Solana and also a bit of Luna as well. Once we're done my altcoins of the day, guys, we're going to be getting through to my to the request part of the show, and that's where you guys smash your altcoin requests in the chat, and we basically do some live TA on air for you. Amazing stuff coming through there. Now, we need to set a light target. You know the drill, guys. Someone set a light target in the chat, and I'll get that written down, and we'll get that ready. See if we can smash through that today. I think we smashed 2 light targets yesterday. Amazing stuff. 69 and also 70. So yeah, who's going to set the light target today? Would be very, very cool. And also subscriber target. Let's have a little look at that. What's coming through from there? We were looking at around we looked at 1,720 yesterday. So let's do. Should we do 1,740? Looks like 12 subscribers away. It's not too ambitious. So yeah, we'll do 1,740. See if we can do that today. Hero Optimus has come through with a light target of 71 there. So yeah, we'll do 71 there for you there, Hero. See if we can smash through that and see if we can get this going as soon as possible. Phoenix is saying 41 likes as well, so we'll have a look at that as well. See if we can hit that for you there. And Leader Crypto with 99. We will definitely see if we can get that. Quite ambitious, Leader Crypto, but we will see what we can do. Without further ado, guys, let's get straight into it. I hope you're having a fantastic morning on this fine Thursday morning. It's 14 degrees and it's cloudy in England. We've got Phoenix in the chat straight away. We've got Leader Crypto. We've got Simon. We've got Hero Optimus. We've got Illustri. We've got Wiz Will. Nice to see you on the stream there, Wiz. We've got Michael Allen as well. And also, that's it. That's it. That's all of you. 7 of you watching at the moment. So yeah, we'll see how this goes today. Amazing stuff, guys. Let's just get straight into it. As you can see, guys, we're going to start off on the short-term time frame for Bitcoin. Now, this is quite interesting because we do have a falling wedge pattern, quite big, quite dominant here. We did actually come down multiple times yesterday, and this downwards momentum, sort of pretty boring, pretty crap day for crypto yesterday, right? Apart from SHIB. Obviously, SHIB's taking the world by storm at the moment, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, as you can see, guys, yesterday was just pretty flaccid. We didn't really do that much after we dumped, right? Just going down sideways, and to be honest, it's kind of expected after this is as I was saying, guys, it's the Grand Canyon sort of base jump scenario there, Grand Canyon base jump scenario, and then this is the whole we're climbing back up to the top of the Grand Canyon, waiting to either do another jump or we're going to decide to climb even higher and go to Everest, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, as you can see at this point in time, guys, we're finding a heavy level of support along this zone in terms of a horizontal for that. For a place to be looking out for that we've tested multiple times, it's around 58,262 there. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a point to watch there. But literally, as I started this stream, we were hovering around $59,000 in general. And now we're actually seeing quite a nice little pump to the upside here, which is really quite nice to see, I must say. And it might have actually invalidated this. It's going to get ever so close to invalidating this this bearish divergence, or this hidden bearish divergence that we've got coming through here, which is signifying a continuation of the downtrend there. But to be honest, if it is going to invalidate that, then the title of the video, this TA, it's going to be completely invalidated. So yeah, it's not going to be great. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Harry says SHIB is annoying him, and he FOMO'd in and lost 20%. Oh, brother man. Not good. Not good. And this is the problem with SHIB at the moment. A lot of people are... I've heard a lot of people... It's like trending on TikTok and all these other social platforms and stuff. And a lot of people are really funneling into crypto who've never touched crypto before. And they're literally just buying the top and then just getting wrecked, right? So yeah, SHIB, to be honest with you guys, I do think SHIB is going to have continuation to the upside today, just because the narrative is still there for it to go up, and look, we're seeing Doge absolutely bang it to the moon as well. So yeah, we'll touch on them very, very shortly indeed, and once I've got through all of the other stuff coming through there. But yeah, good morning to you there, Harry, and good morning to you there, Tom, as well. And Hero Optimus says, think you're a little bit earlier than normal. Yeah, I am a little bit earlier. I've got my prep done. I've got a lot of stuff to do today because we're completely updating the Ultra package as well, so there's going to be some new indicators and stuff like that. Very exciting stuff coming through there, guys. Pretty excited about that. And also, I've got another announcement for the Premium Scout package as well, which we're going to be going through as well. So yeah, quite a few things to be doing. Harry says, I was thinking of foaming in for 3 days, and it kept going up. yeah, it's just kept going up, man. But the end of the day, it's not just going to go up. As we did see last night here, it did crash pretty drastically, right? But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into let's just go straight through Bitcoin, get through all those charts and stuff like that, and then we can talk about altcoins and all that juicy stuff there. Here Optimus says you should have bought Doge. Amazing stuff. There's 6 likes as well, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff. All your likes don't go unappreciated. They really do help out the YouTube algorithms in terms of showing my stream to more people, right? Yeah, it does help me out and helps out crypto in general, because bringing in new investors obviously pumps up the market cap. As you can see here for Bitcoin at this point in time, guys, we are actually pumping pretty significantly. We've gone up $500 in the space of literally probably not even. Let me jump down to 5 minutes. Easier maths, right? Yeah, 15 minutes around that sort of area, right? Around 12 minutes. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff here coming through. So yeah, quite interesting stuff to see how high we're actually going to go in this pump. I would expect some sort of resistance here at 59,577, just because you can see where we wicked there before, and then the sell-off actually came into fruition there. We do obviously have another point in terms of a sell-off, I would say, on the shorter term time frames around this sort of area, which we have cleared it as a level of support, but we don't have a congruent candle body close above that at this time, guys. So it's not actually acting as a level of support until we actually have the confirmation in 8 minutes, when we have that 15-minute candle close there. It's going to be very interesting to see how that does actually play out. And I would actually be inclined to draw probably bang in another line, another horizontal support point coming through there as well, and that's going to be basically giving us some sort of parallel channel sort of motion coming through here for the short term on the 15-minute, guys. And this, you know what that means? Well, look at Bitcoin. It is banging it up right now. You know what that means when we see some sort of parallel channel like so? We're looking for some sort of breakout scenario. And this is what we're looking for, guys. We do have a potential trap zone coming through here at the top side here. So yeah, this could actually mean a measure move to the top side here, which we could be looking for if we can get over this zone in terms of a candle close. So yeah, let's do, this is going to be the measure move that we are going to be looking for. Still quite ambitious, I must say. But if we are going to start this uptrend, if we are going to be breaking out of this zone, breaking out of this parallel channel that I was just talking about here, guys, breaking out of this range here, we're going to be looking at some sort of pretty nice position, actually. Maybe even a long, I would say potentially even a long position. We would it's not gonna be the biggest thing in the world, because obviously we're on the 15-minute here, guys, but what I would say is we got 0.5% there up to the 200 EMA, and we know the score here, guys. We're staggering take profits all the way up. We're not just blindly going for the measure move. No matter how big the measure move is, even if it is 1.75% here, it still has chances to reject. It's like 3 out of 5 measure moves actually have the completion there, guys. So if we're staggering take profits all the way up, we're basically planning for all types of reversals there. And I'm sure I've drilled that into you guys as much as possible, because it really did help me out in my trading strategy when I was basically learning, right? Because I was just like, yeah, I'll just go for the completion of the measure move, and I used to make money and stuff. I used to like get out, but I didn't have any really strategy of where I was getting out and stuff like that. So yeah, this has definitely helped me. But yeah, Bitcoin is really actually taking a nice wave up right now, which is actually quite good to see, considering what we have just seen over the last day or so. It's been pretty crap, right? So yeah, I would be interested to see where this next 15-minute candle is going to close. Let's jump to the hourly and see what's good. See what's good coming through here. Yeah, I would say there's definitely going to be some resistance or a level of support point here if we can get a nice candle close around this zone, because you can see the bounce back from these areas, right? You can see the bounce back from these areas. Pretty strong stuff, right? Pretty strong stuff, I would say. If we can see us get a close around this zone here, then it's going to be a lot more likely for this measure move to actually come into fruition here from this parallel channel that we were just talking about there, guys. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that does play out. But yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there. Let's have a look at this hidden bearish divergence, because I think that has just been invalidated. Yeah, I think that's just been invalidated, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much ruined the title of the video. Ruin the short-term TA. No, what can I do, right? But yeah, it's still pumping. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff there. Here Optimus says 60,000 to 61,000 today. That would be it's going to be very achievable, I think, with considering what we are seeing now with this pump. I would actually expect us to actually have continuation to the upside now. Lovely cup of tea to start off the day. Amazing stuff. We are above the price action channel as well, guys. You know what happens when we're above that. It actually signifies a change in the direction of the trend here. Great indicator to use. As you can see, we crossed the price. Let me make this more visually appealing for you guys, right? Get rid of my moving averages there. And this just leaving us with the price action channel, right? As you can see, guys, my candles are probably different to yours. Yours are probably red and green. Mine are red, blue, white. And they do have borders and stuff around them. This is basically just to determine what is happening with the trend. It basically signifies the trend, right? As you can see, when we do cross this price action channel, we do actually signify an uptrend. We cross the price action channel, we signify a downtrend, right? So yeah, as you can see here, we're actually flirting with the idea right now. We're in the coffee shop. We're flirting with the idea of actually signifying another uptrend coming through here for Bitcoin. And you can see that there's actually quite a bit of confidence coming through here. So yeah, we could be looking at a bit of a green day coming through there. I do actually want to just jump to the Bitcoin dominance quickly, just to see how this is actually reacting to that, because that's obviously going to give us a gauge on what altcoins are really going to be thinking at this point in time. And you can see we've got quite a dominant downtrend at the moment coming through on the 4-hourly for the Bitcoin dominance, and you can see we're actually pushing down here, and that's obviously meaning that people are holding the altcoins, guys, which is good stuff. We're actually seeing altcoins do fairly well right now. We're not seeing, yeah, everything's up. Everything's going up pretty strongly, I must say. Very nice to see. Very nice to see, I would say. We've got XRP up around 6-7%. We've got ADA's up 4%, DOT's up 4%, BNB is up 5% there. Good stuff for us on the Ultra package. Need a bit of recovery there, hey? Amazing stuff that I think we might have actually got an Ultra package long on the ADA there. I think that's just come in pretty sharply. Just have to bear with me, guys, 1 second, because if that has happened on stream, I will need to just jump over to Telegram and let them guys know that the indicator is basically activated. Yeah, if you're all just joining, I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday morning, and from wherever you are in the world. So you just have to bear with me 1 second, guys. Didn't plan for this to happen on stream. Pretty annoying, but it is what it is. We're here to make money, so yeah. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Just had to double check that, guys. Not quite. We haven't had an activation for a long position there for 88. We're nearly there. What I would say is to the Ultra Package members is please watch out over the next probably the next 32 minutes left of this hourly candle, right? That's what I would say, just because we are looking dangerously close to activating a long for ADA, and that'll be very, very good if we can get into some nice juicy profit there, because you know why we're here, guys. We're here to make money. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. But yeah, let's move on to, as you can see, the RSI coming through here, guys. On the short-term time frame, we are seeing a bit of a spike up actually in buying momentum, right? The strength in the buying momentum here for Bitcoin on the hourly. It's looking pretty good. What I would say is we do actually have quite a lot of space, guys. We're still only sat around 59, near enough the central point there, because we have been in this dirty downside selling off power for quite a while. We've actually got a lot of movement here. We've got a lot of movement before we actually see any sort of reversal here. So that could indicate that we are going to actually come up and test this 60,262 zone there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. But yeah, it's definitely something to be using for the future. Let's bring up some moving averages now, because I did get rid of them earlier. Just want to have a little look. Yeah, we got a 55 moving average coming down here. I think that's 55 EMA around 60,048 as well. So yeah, it's going to be another resistance point to be looking out for there. But yeah, it's pretty much summed up here on the hourly time frame, the short term here for Bitcoin, guys. Going to be moving on to the midterm now to see if we can get a gauge of what's happening there. I think there might be some falling wedge or something going through. Yeah, a nice falling wedge pattern coming through. Obviously, we have got a Garn fan that we would basically be talking about all week, guys, from that high point for Bitcoin, from the all-time high there. And this is obviously a very, very congruent point. You can see the respect that we have actually formed along this fan all the way down continuously. And yesterday, yet again, we have bounced perfectly on that zone there, creating another trend line to the downside, right? Another downward sloping support line, and that has obviously formed a nice falling wedge pattern, guys. And falling wedges, yes, they tend to usually break to the upside. Fingers crossed, right? They tend to usually break to the upside, so hopefully we can see a nice bit of buying momentum getting over this horizontal at around 59,800. Point to watch there, level of support. Hopefully we can bounce from there, and then we can look at getting over all these major moving averages here. We've got the 21, we've got the 55, and also the price action channel. We know about that price action channel. Just went into that a little bit, guys, about how it changes the direction of the trend. Hopefully we can get a nice little switch in the direction of the trend and see a nice uptrend, and then from there, amazing stuff, because we could be looking at a breakout scenario there for Bitcoin. Obviously, guys, we're probably not just going to go parabolic all the way up to 61K today, but hey, it's Bitcoin. No, to be honest with you, we could probably come down, have a little bounce again, and then see another leg up like so. That's the sort of the healthiest scenario I would see. If we are going to actually just go parabolic up to this zone around 61, the breakout isn't actually going to be as strong because the momentum would have actually died out here. So I would actually expect us to find the resistance there. So we kind of just want to gradually grind our way up and then have a nice big momentous breakout out of this zone, right? And we know falling wedges, guys. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside, right? So in terms of a measure move for this breakout scenario, we don't really have the most recent trend at this point, annoyingly, just because we haven't really got to the top side yet. And we know the score we got on the most recent uptrend like so. So I am going to go greedy right now. This is going to be a greedy measure move that we could be looking for. And we know greedy measure moves, guys, they tend to usually not play out all the way, but we do get like around 50% usually, and we get a nice direction in the trend and loads of take profit points along that way for a nice position there. So yeah, it could be a nice breakout. We could be looking at something along the lines of it's very ambitious, guys, as I say, very greedy, 11.29% there. And obviously we've got Garn fan all the way up here for take profit points, and also horizontals, as you can see here, guys, from this lower high. We've got a very nice lower high there at 63,700 to basically get over there. Hopefully we can actually get support on this 59,800. That's going to be very crucial, guys. And the reasoning for this is because we have set lower lows after lower lows after lower lows. And guys, this is bearish when we're doing this, which isn't good, which really isn't good. From the all-time high, we want to see a bit more momentum. We want to see lower highs getting validated. We want to see higher highs get reached, all-time highs get set yet again. Otherwise, if we're sitting lower lows after lower lows, we could just continuously do that for quite a while, and this could signify some bigger macro trend on the big scale, right? And we don't want that. We don't want that. We want Bitcoin to be at 100K by the end of the year. We know the score, guys. So yeah, amazing stuff. 8 likes as well. No, 10 likes as well, guys. Amazing stuff. We've got a like target on the table here for 45 is the most reasonable target there set by Phoenix. So yeah, we'll see if we can smash that. Also, subscriber target, we're going 1,740 today. Pretty ambitious stuff there, guys. But yeah, we'll see if we can hit that on stream. Would be really quite amazing if we could. Just gonna have some of my tea while it's not, otherwise it's gonna get cold, right? Oh, can feel the caffeine kicking in. So yeah, crucial point here, guys, would be to get over this horizontal and find level of support there. I mean, Bitcoin has actually pumped pretty significantly in the last, what, like probably 20 minutes or so. Very good. Look at that. Hello, amazing. Very nice. Moving on to, yeah, get back to the midterm coming through. As you can see, guys, we do have a pretty strong downward sloping resistance line. We've been referencing this bad boy since December 2020, guys. A long time. We know the Vivolo resistance off this zone is strong. We need to basically use this piece of information for the future. And as you can see, we're on the way up. We're on the way up to get there. If we are going to see resistance, guys, it could be here. And this is what we're going to use, because if we're going to be correlating this with the zone of a resistance point coming through in terms of the live price here, it's probably going to correlate perfectly with the 55 moving average in terms of tapping this zone here. If we can get over that and find a level of support, it could signify a lovely test of the top side of this wedge, and that could basically mean hello, potential breakout scenario coming through yet again there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how that does plan out. But yeah, just another piece of information for you guys to be using in your day trading today. In terms of trend cycles right now, these bad boys are getting a little less valid, I would say. A little less valid because we didn't see this downtrend actually continue as low as this zone here. In terms of this reversal point, which we have seen multiple times along this trend cycle there. Nothing really that congruent to go off. I would say we're probably looking for a new sort of cycle coming through there. Maybe something like this going from this low, like so. And then the next downtrend is going to be a little less big, right? A little less steep to the downside, right? And we are going to be setting higher lows and higher lows after that. And when we set higher lows here on a downtrend on the MACD here, guys, it is bullish, right? It is bullish because it basically means the momentum to the downside is actually fizzling out, which is what we want if we are looking for these gains, right? These gains coming through there. So yeah, it's looking not looking too bad, right? But what I would say, if we do want to see some upwards momentum coming through here, guys, we still do have this trend cycle from this reversal point coming through here on the MACD. And we know this is quite congruent. This is quite strong to the downside here, guys. So annoyingly, yes, to break that, it's going to take a lot of momentum to the upside, and unfortunately it does look like it's correlating pretty well with that 55 moving average as well. So if we are looking for a price target to go off here, guys, it would be around that $61,028 before we see some sort of little reversal there. But hey, if we can break this trend cycle to the upside, we can definitely look at challenging this horizontal here at this 2813 there, and that would basically bring us to the top side there of that that falling wedge, is looking a bit more likely that we're not going to have some sort of breakout to the upside probably today. But it'd be nice to actually see just this uptrend sort of fizzle out a bit and actually us gain where we were before here on this horizontal at 58k. That's kind of would be quite a nice daily target for us in terms of the health for Bitcoin coming back there. And yeah, I think altcoins are really trying their hardest to jump up today after their dirty crash from yesterday. But yeah, we're going to move on to Bitcoin here on the longer term time frame now. Good stuff. Let me jump to the chat quickly. We've got Busy Becoming Myself. Cool name, man. Crypto is always ruining plans. Oh, funny stuff, man. We got Oscar in the chat. Nice to see you back on the stream there, Oscar. And Micro coming through there. What's going on with Doge this morning? Doge has just gone to the absolute goddamn moon. No, I think it's something to do with like all the new investors of SHIB, right? Because obviously SHIB has been trending across the world on all the social medias and stuff like that. We're obviously getting a lot more new investors into crypto, putting a lot of money into SHIB, and then they've probably not heard of Doge before if they're new, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll put it into Doge. And now obviously Doge has taken a nice run up. So it's probably not like that at all, but yeah, it's just a little insight there. could be happening, right? But to be honest, no one really knows what the hell's going on with these meme coins. I think it's just because, as I said, new investors and stuff like that. It's not so much the smarter money in the crypto space coming in, as what I would say there. But yeah, we'll just have to see how they go really, because SHIB is down today 15%, I think, and Doge is up 27% currently at this time. But we did see Doge have a massive correction this morning. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. I would say, to be honest with you guys, I do think SHIB is going to take another run up. That's what I would say. Just because of what we did see yesterday. I should have actually brought up the market cap there for SHIB in general, because yeah, SHIB has claimed the top 10 now at $38 billion market cap there. Pretty crazy stuff there. And what I would say is we're only literally $2 billion away from Doge, guys. SHIB has the potential to overtake Doge here, and that is pretty crazy stuff if that is going to come into fruition there. And then it's only $1 billion away from Polkadot, and which is DOT, and then XRP is literally $9 billion away from that. So let's just take a step back and say, imagine if SHIB flipped XRP. That would be absolutely nuts. That'd be absolutely nuts. But hey, anything's possible in this crypto world. We know how crazy it gets out here. But yeah, let's moving on to Bitcoin here on the longer term time frame. Obviously, you can see here, guys, I do have the volume profile visible range here, and we can see that we do actually have a heavy level of support coming through at around this 57, 56 sort of area there. So I wouldn't really expect us to be dumping down any lower than that. As you can see there, guys, pretty strong stuff. We would actually expect some sort of bounce point coming through here. It's kind of what we're seeing here now. And we do have a very, very nice volume weighted ATR band as well there coming through. Let me zoom in a bit more into detail, and let me get rid of some indicators just because to make it more visually appealing for you guys, right? As you can see here, we do have the volume weighted ATR band. Very nice bounce point on the volume weighted ATR band coming through there. Michael Allen, thank you ever so much for the donation, my good sir. Thank you all for that you do in doing educating us. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. And I do appreciate you coming through and tuning in every day. So yeah, thank you ever so much, my good sir. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, volume weighted ATR band coming through. If you got a request, Michael, let me do that for you. I'll do some live TA for you, my good sir. But yeah, if you got a request, put it in the chat, and I will I'll get to that as soon as we're through to the altcoin request sort of part of the show, right? But yeah, so as you can see, guys, volume weighted ATR band, this lovely red line coming through here. As you can see, lovely level of support that we are finding continuously. And we know if we're above this, guys, we usually find a lovely bounce point from that zone. And as I was saying yesterday, this is a very, very congruent bounce point to be looking out for, because we've got the rounded blue box zone as well. In terms of a bounce point as well there. We've got the 21 moving average coming through there as well as a bounce point here on the daily. It's looking very, very nice in terms of a level of support. So yeah, it's looking pretty good here for a nice reversal, and that's why I think a lot of people are actually probably DCAing this whole way down, right? Because everyone's very, very bullish on Bitcoin. And to be honest, I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin, just because after seeing a massive pump like this, guys, a little bit of a correction like so, that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely healthy. This is how charts are meant to behave, right? This is how it's meant to be healthy, to take other legs up like so, right? So yeah, it's really not too bad. coming through. Let me get rid of the, I think it's just lagging up my thing, this visible range. Yeah, let's get rid of that for now. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin coming through now, we've obviously had a very nice bounce point on this zone here. It's really not looking too bad. Let's have a look at the bull market barrier at this point, because the target to the top side of the bull market barrier is what... Wrong tool there. Is what we're going to be looking for here, guys. And this is... I don't know why I'm lagging so much. It's really bad. Not good. But yeah, this is what we're going to be looking for, around the 62,000, 60,500. That's going to be the area to really bounce and get over there. Hopefully we can get over there in terms of level of support. But before that, we do have the 10 simple, and also this horrible lower high here that we do need to get over, right? But yeah, this wasn't actually completely confirmed until we did break this higher low that we had coming through here. Why are we lagging so much? This is so bad. This is so bad. Close some tabs. Get fiber internet, they said. It'll be amazing, they said. No. Yeah, as you can see, guys, we did actually break that higher low point coming through here. And that's obviously not good, because it's a lower low in terms of this trend here. But as I was saying there, it's still not the end of the world, just because we're still in this lovely uptrend. As long as we're really not losing this 54,000 sort of area there. If we come down to 54K, right, and we lost that, we lost the bull market barrier, we lost the price action channel, then I would say there's going to be room for more moves to the downside here around 52,600. Remember that point there. Remember that high. Remember the rejection that we actually found off that zone. So yeah, this is something that I would be looking for if we are going to have continuation to the downside. But to be honest, this is probably just what we see, like a bear trap coming through here, guys. And we're probably going to have continuation to the upside, because I know there's so many people that are so goddamn bullish on Bitcoin right now. And yeah, it's actually pumping significantly, right? It's really gone up quite a lot. Really gone up. It's like 850 bucks since I started the stream, right? Breakout scenario coming through here, guys, on the shorter term time frame, as we have discussed there. That's pretty much us summed up here on the daily as well. Let's get to some charts and see what's going on here. Yeah, see what's going on here. As you can see, guys, all exchange reserves, we've actually seen a bit of a spike in that, actually, which is quite interesting, just because we saw a lot of Bitcoin actually get moved off the reserves into wallets a few days ago, right? A lot of Bitcoin get moved away from exchanges into wallets for that hodl basis, which is obviously a very, very bullish sign, guys, because basically means people aren't going to be trading their Bitcoin. They're just going to be holding it. I think it was 60,000 Bitcoin or something got moved into literally just wallets. So a huge amount, right? A huge amount. Currently really, really quite low, but we have seen a bit of a spike back in sort of that chart recently, and that's probably just due to this insane dump coming through, and then obviously the confidence is fading a bit from that. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, it's still very bullish, seeing this really, really quite low, right? Really, really quite good stuff. All exchanges leverage ratio here, guys, is basically how many leverage positions are basically open at this time in terms of the open interest as well. And we did actually see this really climb up really quite high over the last few days or so. But we have actually seen a nice dump down in that, which is it's not great to see, but it is pretty good to see from a whale perspective, right? Because if it's really, really high, the higher it is, the more likely the whales are going to be manipulating the price, right? And we did actually see that coming through very, very recently in terms of these dumps to the downside for Bitcoin there. So yeah, it's nice to see this actually coming down a bit, but it basically is still quite high, so still expect manipulation from the whales. But what I would say here is it basically it's just a bit of proof that this is just manipulation, and it's a bit of just a pullback coming through there, and we're looking for continuation to the upside along the macro scale there, guys. So yeah, not all bad coming through there. So yeah, it's pretty much all open interest, same sort of scenario there, coming down pretty good. A lot of people just closing their positions. Yeah, liquidations aren't really that big at the moment, I would say here, coming through there for BTC. I would expect a bit more, but I think a lot more people are focusing more on the altcoins, right? Because a lot more people are getting a lot more gains from those altcoins, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the charts there summed up. Let's jump to the fear ingredient next, because I did say yesterday, guys, we were sat at 73 yesterday. I said, look, we dumped pretty significantly. The likelihood of us getting to these 60 sort of figures there, it's pretty high considering how much we did dump there. So yeah, actually 66 isn't really the worst place to be right now. Just gonna have some sip of my tea, just because it's going to be getting colder very, very quickly, right? Oh, good stuff. Yeah, 66 isn't really the worst place in the world to be, because we are close to that central point of 50. And that's basically even fear and greed, which really is probably the best sort of scenario for us, just because the higher this is, obviously, the more the whales want to manipulate it. And the lower it is, the less people are trading, the less money is coming into crypto. And yeah, everyone's just really fearful, right? Not good. So yeah, the kind of more central this is, the better. And the lower we're getting down, this is basically probably going to instigate some sort of sideways action coming through there until we see some sort of congruent sort of trend coming back in. And like what we're seeing now, we've just broke 60k again. Pretty goddamn crazy in my opinion. This is live price action coming through here. Really cool stuff, I would say. We are seeing heavy resistance off this 60,314 zone there, but you can see the momentum that we're gaining here. Look at us go here. Very, very cool stuff coming through for Bitcoin. We've cleared the 55 moving average on the hourly. We're looking for a completion of this measure move coming through at 60,000 and 60,680 there, guys. And I did say at the start of the stream, parallel channel, guys, breakout scenario coming through there, potential for a measure move completion. Look at this, all the way to the goddamn moon. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, I must say, to see on stream. Skiller saying Doge to the moon. Got Black Eye in the chat as well. Then I see on the stream there, man. Here in Australia. Yeah, where are you all from? Let's do a bit of that. Where are you all from? Let's see how international this stream is getting out here. Amazing stuff. And the like target is 45 likes on the table there from Phoenix. And we're at 15 likes currently. So we're like 30 away. Subscriber target is 1,740, guys. Amazing stuff. If we could smash through that, we'll just see how we go. But yeah, Bitcoin is really just banging it right now. It's quite good to watch, right? Let's jump down to some smaller term time frame. Let's jump to the 5 minute quickly and see if we're getting any sort of breakout in terms of this major trend line to the downside, right? From this all-time high point coming through from there, right? So yeah, it's pretty crazy if we can get over this. If the support is going to be formed here, guys, we can go on the congruent bounce coming through from here, because as you can see, pretty strong level of support. So hopefully we can see that lovely bounce off the volume weighted ATR band, target price around 61,000 there. We were talking about that on the longer term time frame a second ago there. Yeah, around 61,000 for that 10 simple there. To come down and meet us. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how this does actually plan out there. I'm gonna be moving on. I know we do like to see some live price action coming through here for Bitcoin, but I'm going to be moving on because we've got quite a bit to get through, right? See how the Bitcoin dominance is reacting ever so quickly. We're still trending down, which obviously means altcoins are doing pretty goddamn well. So well done to anyone who is in their altcoin positions right now, and they have held it through this dirty mess. This downtrend is obviously looking pretty good. Lower lows after lower lows, lower highs continuously being set. We did try and invalidate this most recent lower high with this wick coming through here, but no, the 200 EMA really did slam us back down into line. It really did slam us back down into line, which is pretty good indeed, and hopefully we can actually see us lose this level of support here on the Bitcoin dominance, because the lower we go, the more the altcoins go, right? So yeah, hopefully we can do that. We do have the volume weighted ATR band coming through at 44.30 there. That's going to be a point to watch. But yeah, interesting stuff to see this actually happening, because we have actually been trending up for quite a while on the Bitcoin dominance, which, let's be honest, we don't like that. No, we don't like that. Yeah, we want us to be trending down like crazy, right? Obviously, it does help the altcoins out tremendously when we do this coming through there. So yeah, let's see where you're all from. I've seen in the chat that we've got Australia, we've got Norway, we've got Austria, we've got Morocco, Australia again, Australia, a couple of Aussies coming through. I wasn't going to do the cliche like g'day, mate. don't worry, guys. Good morning, one Manny. Good night. Did he say good night? I see on the stream there. We got Guildford coming through. London today, my good sir. Yeah, I've had a couple of nights out in Guildford actually. My friend went to university there. This is years ago now, but yeah, that was quite cool place, man. Germany, nice. I think Germany's a seriously underrated country, right? Really picturesque, really nice. And Leader Crypto is from NL. I guess that's New Zealand, right? Doge has gone down a little. Doge? My bad. I just read that. I'm so dyslexic, right? Just touching on the burn rate of Ethereum here, guys, because this is actually a very interesting stats. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me check. I've got my chat in the way. Yeah, you guys can see this. Good stuff. So yeah, the burn rate for Ethereum is actually going up pretty drastically, right? As you can see, we've burnt 578 Ethereum in the last hour. It's crazy, right? And obviously, you know, when we're burning Ethereum here, the demand is going to be going up, right? The last time we were checking this, we were sat around, I think it was like 400,000 Ethereum burnt there, but we've cleared over 500,000 now Ethereum burnt, which I know is not really that much here, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good coming through here. AA Chester, easy on the Aussies, says WizWheel. To be honest, guys, my sister's out there in, I think she's in, is it Brisbane? She was in Perth for a while. She might be in Brisbane now. But yeah, she's living out there, which is cool. She's been there for like 3 years now. And I plan on coming out there, guys, very shortly, actually. Probably within the next, I'd say the next 6 months. I do want to do like a month out in Australia. So yeah, no hate on Australia, man. I like that place. And I think I probably might end up living there at some point because it's a lot hotter and nicer than England, right? But yeah, let me know about the insects, guys, because obviously you got the cliche thing about the insects are like just like massive insects, right? But yeah, back to crypto for now. So yeah, as you can see, guys, in the last day, but 16,000 Ethereum there. So yeah, it just shows that Ethereum is going to have some sort of gradual uptrend coming through there, and the more Ethereum that's getting burnt here, the better for the price in terms of rising up there. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that ever so quickly. Now let me jump to, I think it's time for my altcoins of the day, guys. Altcoins of the day today. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you for professional TA, for you guys to learn, and also some potential positions to just see the chat coming through there. But yeah, potential positions for you guys to be thinking about. Also, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research. I'm just going to have some more of my tea, and then we're going to carry on with the altcoin request, but not the altcoin request. The 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you. That is VeChain, it's a bit of Solana, and also a bit of Luna. And Bitcoin is just banging it. So we're going to watch that for a second, guys, while we're drinking the rest of this tea. And we've got the 1 hour close as well in 8 minutes time. Interesting stuff. God. Choked on that. God. Right. Good stuff. So yeah, let me get to my altcoins of the day today, guys. And yeah, I'm just gonna smash through, guys. Right. So we can work out how to do this. This is my first altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you. Apologies for my dog going crazy. The first altcoin that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys, is a bit of VeChain. The reason why I've chosen to showcase to you because obviously we have set in this low from July before, and we've just been trending up continuously from there. Pretty good stuff, I would say. In terms of what we are seeing here, guys, we could be seeing, obviously we've got falling wedge pattern coming through here, falling wedge pattern coming through there. They're not exactly valid at this point now, but what we could be looking for from this low point is some sort of ascending triangle pattern coming through there. As you can see, pretty dominant horizontal coming through there, guys. As you can see from here, this could be a humongous, I'm talking humongous breakout here for VeChain. And to be honest, VeChain's been asleep for quite a while. We do need VeChain to wake the hell up, because in terms of altcoins in general, guys, we've actually seen a lot of recovery coming back to like all-time highs, that sort of area, at least like even 10% lower than all-time highs. Whereas VeChain has just kind of been asleep, not really been waking up. It's just been kind of stuck at this really crucial lower high point from that all-time high point coming through there. But yeah, if we are looking for a nice big breakout for VeChain, this is the measure move that we are going to be looking for, guys. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. It's going to be 70.87%. Pretty goddamn crazy in my opinion. We're taking a nice leg up at the moment, actually around 5.91%. It's interesting stuff to see that coming through there. So yeah, this is the breakout scenario to be looking out for VeChain for the future. We could see some sort of rejection coming through yet again and then bouncing in this sort of range area before we have a breakout. But this is just obviously the daily, guys. This isn't going to be happening overnight. This could be happening by the end of the year, that sort of scenario here. As you can see, in terms of the time frames at the bottom of the screen, they've got December. We're coming through to January there. So yeah, quite a long period, probably quite a long trade to be holding there, guys. But yeah, just something to keep in your back pocket for the future. Humongous continuation pattern, humongous breakout scenario to be looking out for. Moving on to the 4-hourly chart here for VeChain, because there's quite a lot going on, I must say. I must say I would be inclined to say some sort of trend line coming through from that, like so, guys. And also I would say another trend line coming up like so. It's looking quite a messy chart right now. And let me get rid of some of these. Get rid of some of these trend lines. You can see obviously the volume is gone absolutely crazy coming through here. Obviously from that insane dump to the downside yesterday, fizzling right down to this low point now, which to be honest is probably the best scenario, letting us chill out, letting us relax for a bit. You've got this this gray box zone from the very crucial lower highs from the May crash coming through there. So this is a very, very crucial reversal point to be looking out for. And to be honest, guys, you can see here we are in a rising wedge pattern. So if we are looking for any sort of shorter term trade here, we're probably going to see some rejection coming through from the major moving averages, and then there could be a breakout scenario to the downside here for VeChain. Obviously, not the best scenario coming through from here, but to be honest with you, if we are going to be spotting this breakout, we're going to be looking for some sort of measure move, some sort of position, some sort of gain coming through there, because we're here to make money. It's as simple as that. In terms of percentages for this breakout to the downside for VeChain on the midterm here, it's going to be around a 14% short position there. Pretty crazy stuff. To be honest with you, I probably would be waiting until we cleared this low here. In terms of this wick, I wouldn't be waiting until this low because obviously you can see the buyback power there. I would probably be waiting until we cleared this 12 cents and 32. So that does drop the percentage ever so slightly there to around 11.55%. And then you know the score, guys. We stagger our take profits all the way down from there. So the first take profit for me would be this horizontal there, and that's going to be at $12 and 12 cents and 10.5 there, and the next take profit is going to be at that 11.63 there, and then from there probably another one coming through around this zone. Guys, you know the reason why we stagger our take profits, because this is just a primal sort of this is just a perfect example here of how we bounced in terms of the price, right? And if we're going for the completion of this whole measure move at 11.55%. It's too greedy, guys. It's too greedy. If we're staggering our take profits all the way down, and then we basically take our stop loss, we move it to our entry. Sorry, that was wrong. We take our stop loss, we move it to our entry. Oh, no, that was right. Our entry point once we've hit our first take profit. It basically means if we have any sort of reversal here, guys, we're basically, yes, we're going to get stopped out, but it's still going to be a positive stop out at the end of the day. So yeah, not all bad. Pretty good. A little position to be looking out for that for the future for VeChain. On the 4 hour, let me jump to the hourly, because this is it's quite annoying, because I did want to let you guys know about this breakout coming through here just before the stream begun. As you can see here, just under an hour ago, we did actually we were sat on the cusp of a breakout zone for this falling wedge pattern, guys. And we know falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside. So this is a very nice, clean example here of a nice measure move getting completed here. Very, very good stuff indeed in terms of percentages for VeChain there for this breakout scenario to the upside. We're around a 3.25%. So really, really good stuff coming through there. But yeah, that's pretty much covered here for VeChain. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching that altcoin of the day, guys. Amazing stuff. Right, that's first altcoin of the day done, guys. I'm going to be moving on to my second altcoin of the day today. The second altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you is a bit of Solana. I know you're all on the fence with Solana, but hey, look at that for a big green candle. Oh, blue candle, right? Crazy stuff for Solana. So yeah, let me jump to the daily, and we'll start off here on the daily, guys. Yeah, you have to bear with me ever so slightly. The second altcoin that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys, is going to be Solana. As you can see, guys, we've got a very nice upwards sloping parallel channel here from the humongous uptrend since Elon and Jack jumped on that B-word conference at around July the 21st, I think it was. They jumped on that, and you can see the uptrend from there. Very, very strong indeed. Before that, obviously, we had that bull run coming through from December, October sort of time. And from there, this is the parallel channel that I was speaking about, right? This is obviously a very, very crucial point, guys, just because you can see the level of support that we have held along this zone. Very strong, very, very strong indeed. So now we know if we are going to see any sort of dumps for Solana, we know we've got heavy, obviously I'm talking about, you know what happened in May, the insane May dumps coming through there. We know we've got insane bounce points coming through here. So yeah, it's not all bad. And we know crypto can retrace literally like 50%, guys. It can. It really can. So just be prepared for some sort of scenario coming through from that. And it's better to be prepared than not be prepared, right? As you can see, guys, that's the parallel channel to the on the macro scale there. You can see the resistance that we found from this zone, and then the support that we actually banged up from there. Pretty interesting stuff. So if we do see us actually come down, this can be acting as a heavy, heavy level of support. From there, guys, you can see we've obviously got a bull flag chart pattern here, which basically means continuation to the upside. If we're looking for some sort of measure move here, because I think a lot of people are sat there saying, Solana's done. It's not really going to go up anymore because it has gone up 830% recently. To be honest with you, we haven't completed the measure move yet, guys. We haven't completed the measure move. And I do think there is potential coming through here for Solana, yet to be growing even more. If we are looking for a price target for Solana, it is going to be around... my alert's going off like crazy, right? We've got... I think that might be the Ultra package. Yeah, we'll have to get to that very, very shortly indeed. So yeah, Ultra Package members, get ready to execute a trade, right? So yeah, as you can see, guys, this is going to be the price target for Solana here, and that is going to be around 37% gain from this pump up. From now, guys, if you are looking to actually be longing Solana here, to be honest with you, I would really be waiting here. I'd be waiting because, as you can see, guys, we've got another range to the top side, right? We've got another range to the top side. So if we jump down on the shorter term time frames, we've got a lovely parallel channel at the top of that trend. So we could actually essentially be looking for another breakout, guys, another breakout scenario and another measure move here. So that's going to be probably, yeah, because it's parallel, we can do it at the start of this, start of the price action there. And it's going to be something along the lines of this, guys, and it is going to correlate very well with the continuation pattern of the breakout on the shorter term time frame, right? So we could be looking at around an 8% gain there. Really good stuff there. And to complete that trade, around a 15.25% there. And also we've got the volume weighted ATR band as well. So if we can get over that, it's going to be... the stars are aligning for a very, very nice Solana trade coming through there, guys. And obviously, we know the score about taking profits. We're going to stagger take profits all the way up. First take profit around that 218 there. I want to look at all-time highs there for Solana. I think that is all-time highs for Solana. Yeah, I do believe so. So yes, so yeah, not too bad. From there, it's obviously going to be a pretty scarce zone in the all-time high sort of area there, guys. And the all-time high rules, when we break all-time highs, we know 80% of the time we usually retrace back to them. So so yeah, it's interesting to see how that is going to happen. But in this sort of area, in this sort of dull area where we don't know where we're going to retrace, I would just be looking for pretty direct price action on the shorter term time frames to see where we're going to see trend reversal, see how the higher highs are being set and how the higher lows are being set there, to determine where the take profits are, because obviously we don't have any moving averages there. We've got no horizontals there because it is the all-time high sort of scenario there. So it's the all-time high sort of breakout trading strategy there. Interesting stuff there. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for Solana in terms of the altcoin of the day today, guys. But yeah, just definitely a few things to be looking out for the future there. But yeah, moving on to my third altcoin of the day today. I'm actually just going to have to jump away for a second, guys, and do some... I'm just going to have to do something in the Ultra package, right? Just because I do think we just had an alert fired for an ADA trade. And obviously, anyone not in the Ultra package is now going to have that trade. Well done, mate. So yeah, just have to bear with me ever so slightly, right? And I can just have to update people on Telegram and stuff like that, because that is the private Telegram group that we do have going on there. So yeah, you have to bear with me ever so slightly here, guys. Do appreciate that. And also the Ultra package, guys, we did have a massive announcement coming through there yesterday. Which is basically going to consist of indicator add-ons on TradingView, which I've been building. Pretty hard stuff, but it's basically gonna really help the profit margins for everyone here, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and finally it's been achieved, which is great stuff. As I was saying in the message yesterday, not that many people actually messaged me their Telegram username. So I do need a bit more information from you guys, because not Telegram username, the TradingView username, because I obviously needed to add you to the indicators. I mean, that's obviously a lot of the OGs probably watching at this point, actually. Sorry guys, you will just have to bear with me for a second, right? I didn't really plan for this stuff to be happening on stream. It's a bit annoying, but what can you do? So yeah, if you are watching this and you are if you are a Telegram, if you are an Ultra package member there, guys, just please drop me a message with your TradingView username, and I will I'll get you added to the indicators. And also there is another indicator that I want to show you guys ever so slightly here, just because I'm actually adding it to the Ultra package as well, for you Ultra package members. I feel like I'm going to get more alerts going off in my ears now. Bitcoin is really actually banging it right now. Crazy stuff. Really, really good stuff. What I would say is the resistance point here for this Garn fan coming down there. Yeah, let me jump to Jump to this zone coming through. Where are we? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I just want to basically show you guys ever so slightly what I'm going to be adding to the Ultra package in terms of trades, right? It's another indicator add-on that you guys can get, and it's pretty goddamn good, I must say. I do have a video on this on my YouTube here. It's called the Random Blue Box Zone, guys. Every time we clear one of these zones, it basically signifies a very nice position, and we stagger our take profits all the way up. It's pretty good. So the most recent one that we did get involved with here, you can see we got an activation point after this clearing this white zone here. We got a candle body close after the blue box zone, and basically means we take a long. First take profit 2.73%, second take profit 6% there, riding that wave all the way up. Didn't quite hit our last take profit, I don't think, but yeah, we still made a nice 15% on that trade. And you can see the levels of support that we actually gain on this, right? And as you can see, every single time we cross this zone, you can see from here, another long position getting activated there. Pretty good stuff indeed. Bang, bang, bang. We're making another 12% there. Really good stuff indeed. Now, also to the lower side here, as you can see, we've got an activation point from this rounded blue box zone. We bang it down. We enter a short position here. We're basically taking profit at all of these lines here. So even then, we made a nice 7% short position there. It's basically a very, very good prediction there for Bitcoin. So yeah, really good stuff indeed. Even here, you can see not the biggest trades in the world, but still a nice little 2% trade there. Really good stuff indeed. I think this indicator is like 74% profitable or something. It's pretty god mode, and it really, you can see how it actually does really catch these big swings for Bitcoin there. So yeah, really good stuff. As you can see, look, right, if we get in a short position here, banging it down, 9% there, another short position coming through. Get rid of that quickly. It's just a bit too messy. As you can see, another short position coming through from here, shorting that all the way down. It basically just tells us every single time another 15% gain there. So yeah, the gains are really quite big. They're a lot bigger, a lot more reliable, I'd say, in terms of because I feel like with the Ultra package at the moment, we're getting a lot of like 2% losses and then like a 30% win or something like that. So it's just a little bit more of the less hassle, a little bit more less hassle, and more just trading in general and just getting those bigger gains, right? So yeah, I will be adding that to the Ultra package, guys. Not a problem at all. Let me just drink the rest of my tea, and then we were going to carry on. Tea is finito. Amazing. Right, moving on to my third altcoin of the day today, guys. And yes, I just did receive your TradingView name, 7Juan. Thank you very much. But yeah, guys, if you haven't messaged me your TradingView name and you do want access to the indicators and you are already in the Ultra package, please drop me a message, because I don't want you guys to miss this, because the profit is going to be huge. It's going to be great stuff. So yeah, what was next? It was my third altcoin of the day, right? The third altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys, is going to be Luna, right? It's going to be Luna. Interesting price action coming through from Luna. We're just going to start off here on the daily and get some sort of a bigger macro price prediction coming through here, guys. As you can see, rising wedge pattern coming through. Unfortunately, we know about rising wedges, guys, they usually tend to break to the downside. So we do need to take that into consideration, because a break to the downside for Luna right now, yes, it would be really quite bad. It would be really quite bad. Not the steepest thing in the world. In terms of a price prediction here, if we do see us actually start to break down here, it's going to be around that $28.46 there. I know it's going to be huge percentages there. And to be honest with you, I can't see us breaking down here just for the state of crypto right now, but we need to weigh up all possibilities, right? In order for us to really get that congruent breakdown there, I would be waiting until we cleared this previous higher low here in terms of this uptrend there. And that's going to be around 35.66. If we do actually lose that, then yeah, I definitely will be shorting that, because you can see this zone here is really, it's like a dead zone, right? There's not a lot going on here in terms of horizontals, in terms of moving averages there. This is just a pretty dead zone on the daily. So yeah, it's going to be a very nice short position. Probably could really just extend all the way down and then probably have a nice bounce V-shaped recovery, something like that. But yeah, definitely something to be looking at for the future there for Luna. As I said, in today's climate, in terms of the crypto, I don't really think we're going to see actual continuation of the downside like that, but it's just something to keep in your back pocket for the future, right? Moving on to the shorter term time frame there. Actually, no, we'll carry on with the daily ever so slightly here, because we are on the cusp of a nice bounce point here for Luna. And as you can see here, guys, we have actually bounced pretty well off this trend line that we have seen the levels of support being formed from before. That's twice, that's 3 times we tested this now, and hopefully we can get a nice congruent bounce to the upside there. Probably due a nice big move to the upside here for Luna there. So yeah, just just keep that in your back pocket. Keep saying that, right? But yeah, let me jump down to the smaller term time frames and just use that as a piece of information for the future there, because we do have quite a bit going on, as you can see, guys. Another parallel channel coming through here, a rising parallel channel as well. You can see the resistance from these zones, very strong, but also hello, levels of support. Very good stuff indeed. Didn't quite catch her there. This is obviously the Bitcoin dump pulling us down there. Now, we're testing this zone. This is very, very crucial, guys. Very crucial, because if we can actually reclaim this parallel channel here, you can actually see the momentum that we gain from this trend line, guys. If we can see this come into fruition here, we can see that we're going to be above all major moving averages here as a level of support. It's going to be pretty goddamn good. So what we want here, we want a nice 4-hourly candle close above this $42.05 there and 5 cents there, and then we could be looking at a very juicy, mega, giga long position to the goddamn moon here for us, and that's going to be very good indeed. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Yeah, just something for the short term to be looking out for there. It's going to be around that $42 candle body close there for the 4-hourly. Let me jump down to the hourly ever so quickly, just because I did want to showcase this to you guys also before the stream. Well, we started the stream here around 9 o'clock there, and obviously from there we just absolutely banged it. But yeah, this was the breakout scenario I did want to offlay to you and showcase to you guys, and that's why I did claim my altcoin of the day, because we were looking for a breakout here. The measure move here was going to be something along the lines of this, guys. Really good stuff indeed. Really good stuff indeed. Something along the lines of around 1.92% there. Really quite crazy. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Well, we saw that actually play out very strong indeed. Now we have cleared all major lower highs coming through there. We're actually looking pretty goddamn bullish, I would say, on Luna right now. Definitely something to be looking out for today. Even on the hourly, we're going to be above the 200 EMA and also the 55 EMA, I do believe it. Yeah, the 55 EMA as well there. So yeah, it's going to be very, very bullish if we can get a close around this $42 there, and then we're going to have so much goddamn support below us there, guys. And also to even have a bit more confirmation here, we're not even overextended on the RSI, even though we've had that insane pump there. So you know what that means? That means there's plenty of moving space here for Luna. So yeah, it's really looking quite bullish, I would say, for another leg up here. So yeah, just keep that in your back pocket, and we'll see how that goes for the rest of the day there. Definitely want to watch there, and that's why it's claimed one of my altcoins of the day today, guys. Now, you know what time it is, guys. It's the altcoin request part of the show. Let me get your altcoin requests in the chat there, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I think I'm just going to go to the toilet ever so quickly because I've been streaming for like an hour. I've drunk a lot of tea, but I will be back ever so shortly. But yeah, get your altcoin requests in the chat, guys. And then I'm going to do, when I'm back from the loo, I'm going to do a giveaway, guys. I'm going to do an ultra package giveaway for 2 months free to this package, and it is I do charge £95.99 per month for this. So yes, it's going to be like a $200 giveaway in a sense, right? And obviously I'm adding loads of new stuff to it. So yes, the value is not going to change, guys. I'm not going to be upping the package value at all. I mean, I should, but I'm not going to because yeah, I'm not about that, guys. I just wanted you guys to make more profit, right? So yeah, I will be back ever so shortly. Just have to bear with me. I'll probably be like 2 minutes or so, but yeah. Peace out, and I'll see you shortly. Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm back from the loo. Apologies for that. Drunk too much tea. But yeah, now it is the time of the show where we get through to some altcoin requests, guys. So smash your altcoin requests in the chat. In terms of the like target, we're currently sat at 21 likes. Amazing stuff there, guys. The like target on the table is 45 likes. So if we can smash up that like button, it will help me out tremendously. And also, so yeah, I do really appreciate that coming through. In terms of subscriber target, guys, we're looking at around 11 subscribers away from it. We're looking at 1,740. That's what we're going for today. 11 subscribers away. So yeah, we'll see if we can hit that as well. In terms of altcoin requests, guys, let's get through to some altcoin requests coming through here. Maja wants Cardia Chain. Cardia Chain. Should we have a look at little look at Cardia Chain coming through there? Okay. Oh no, that's Kia. Kia cars. I guess this is a KuCoin, right? It's a KuCoin. Cardia Chain, right? Interesting. Yeah, VeChain was my first altcoin of the day, guys. If you do want to go back and check that, if you can't be bothered to go back and check that, hey, don't sweat it. It's absolutely fine. It's going to be released as a video later on today once I'm finished with this stream here. Yeah, let me move on to some altcoin requests here, guys. This is Cardia Chain. I'm here to give you a price prediction here for Cardia Chain. As you can see here, we're going to start off here on the daily. What I would say, do we have all-time highs coming through from here on KuCoin? As you can see, guys, all-time highs coming through. I would say there's a massive trend line coming down from here. I actually haven't done TA on this, so it's going to be a bit of live TA coming through. But yeah, you can see a massive trend line coming to the downside from here. And we have actually... We've actually smashed through that really quite well in terms of a breakout scenario. I would say we've also got another trend line in terms of a horizontal to the lower side here, and that basically is, you guessed it, it's a descending triangle, guys. Usually that does mean continuation to the downside, but as you can see, guys, we're actually seeing a nice breakout to the upside here. So yeah, it's really not too bad in terms of a measure move right now for this on the daily in terms of a price prediction, guys. What I would be looking for here is measure move completion. Yes, we have had measure move completion, guys. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. But what I would say, so if anyone did get involved with that, you would have made around a 35% gain there. Pretty crazy stuff. But what I would say here, guys, is it's a very crucial point because as you can see, we do have heavy resistance here, guys. And as you can see over the last day or so, well, 3 days there, we have actually come up to this zone. We've tested it and we've seen swift rejections coming through there. So yeah, it's not the best thing I would say in the world. It's still in a downtrend technically here on the macro just because all-time highs are at the top here. We've got lower highs being formed here. Lower high here getting formed but actually invalidated. But then this is acting as a lower high here, as a high point from this uptrend, and we're just seeing not quite the momentum actually get over that zone. Ideally, what you want to see here, guys, is a nice, strong daily candle close above this 0.7375 sort of level there, and then you can talk about probably testing this zone again, and then a leg up from there. But at this point in time, guys, it's pretty hard to say because you have tested this zone multiple times there, and you're just seeing swift rejections, right? You're just seeing swift rejections. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and see if we can get a bit of a better gauge in terms of price prediction, some shorter term breakouts coming through from there. And we will see what's coming through from there. Yeah, not too bad, actually. I see a parallel channel just jumping out at me right away. And that's obviously, as you can see, guys, we've got a trend line coming through from the top side here, going on candle bodies. And also, oh, it might actually be a falling wedge pattern. Yeah, guys, it is looking more of a falling wedge pattern. And that, annoyingly, it does break to the downside. So I would expect some sort of downside momentum here. Let me get rid of that indicator for now. And we'll do some measure moves to the downside here. If we are going to see momentum to the downside for this coin here, the price prediction to the lower side here, that's the measurement from the top side there. The price prediction is going to be sat at around this previous higher low here, and that's going to be sat at around 5 cents 01 there. To be honest, that's not the end of the world because it's a very nice bounce point there. If you can bounce from there, you're probably just going to be creating some sort of range point from there, and then you can be looking at a breakout for the future there. But to be honest, that's obviously one scenario there. If you are going to break that to the downside, that's going to be one scenario. At this point in time, you are looking at progression to the upside here. And that is looking, if you are going to have a continuation of the uptrend, I would expect some resistance at 6 cents 33 there. That's definitely going to be a target point for you. If you are long or you are in a position here, I would be looking at definitely taking some. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I would definitely, if it was me, I would definitely take some profit here because you can see the resistance from this zone is quite strong. I would be probably looking coming down and then probably consolidating into this sort of zone here, forming some sort of mini ascending triangle, and then another breakout to the upside from there because ascending triangles usually break to the upside there, guys. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for the future. But yeah, I would just say in terms of a short-term target, you're looking at that. A short-term target to the upside is going to be that 6 cents 3 there. Definitely something to be looking out for there. In terms of the hourly chart, right now, from the high now, you're in a mini micro breakout, I would say, coming down something along the lines of this. You're in a mini micro breakout, which isn't too bad, because you could have actually lost it to the downside here, but you haven't. You've actually held your own. You're actually seeing a falling wedge pattern and a breakout from the falling wedge to the upside there. But yeah, ideally you want to get over this lower high coming through at around this 6 cents there, and then, as I said, targets to the upside of that 6 cents and 3.8 there. Yeah, that's going to be a little update on Cardia Chain there. Let me jump to the chat ever so quickly and see what next altcoin that we do have coming through there. For you guys requesting VeChain, it was actually my altcoin of the day from the other day. Lethal Mind, nice to see you back on the stream there. It's been a hot minute, Lethal Mind. It's been a minute, my guy, but I appreciate you coming through. Let me have a look at FTM there for Simon. Have some water. Wow, Phantom's doing really well, isn't it? Just drew the wrong line. Yeah, Phantom has been doing really, really well. And I think I need to get some keyboard shortcuts coming through, because there's something I keep doing would definitely be better for me. I've never really been the best at doing keyboard shortcuts. Get rid of all that old TA and let's get some fresh TA, some live TA coming through there. Very nice indeed. I'm here to give you an update here on Phantom. We're going to be starting off here on the daily. As you can see there, we have climbed pretty drastically, pretty famously here. It's looking pretty good, I would say, coming through to the top. So they're currently trading around $3.29. So this uptrend, I would say, is actually really quite strong, quite impressive, I would say. From previous, I think that's previous all-time highs coming through there for Phantom. I would say actually potential breakout scenario coming through there if we are going to be drawing some sort of trend line. As you can see, guys, very congruent point here in terms of resistance. You can see the resistance that we have found along this zone, setting higher high after higher high continuously. But what we're seeing here is a very nice breakout pattern, guys. We're seeing a very nice breakout pattern, and it actually is signifying that it's a lot more bullish going into this trend that we're seeing here. It's looking pretty good indeed for the daily. I would say we did have a little bit of a liquidity grab there for everyone that's insanely bullish on Phantom. But you can see with this candle over the last day or so, or yesterday, we've seen a very nice big buyback here for Phantom there. So it's really actually looking quite good for the daily chart in terms of being bullish right now. You would be struggling to get over this trend line that you are seeing here, but yeah, it's not too bad. If you are going to see some sort of reversal here, you do have a rising wedge pattern. Let me get rid of the moving averages for now. You can see you do have a rising wedge pattern, guys, and that obviously we usually tend to break to the downside from that. But what I would expect is probably more continuation to the upside until you actually see that reversal, because if you are going to have continuation to the upside like so here, the measure move is probably going to be lining up like so, right? So if you're going to have continuation to the upside like so, and then you come down, you break to the downside of this falling wedge, the measure move is probably going to be down to this this level of support that we did see on the daily chart there, that massive trend line from the daily chart from February, right? Yeah, from the February all-time high there. You can see it probably congruent bounce along this zone before continuation to the upside. And we know about this, guys, just because we know we can't just be trending up the whole time. We need to see reversals. We need to see basically reversals in the price for it to be a healthy chart, right? So yeah, this can definitely be a bounce point to be looking out for there for Phantom at $2.64 when we do see that congruent breakout for the future here for the daily. And this isn't going to be overnight, guys. This is going to be probably around November, early November, mid-November, that sort of area there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for the future. Let me jump down to the 4-hourly time frame here, because yeah, as I was saying, you can see this grab here, but you can see the confidence, the buyback is there. The challenging point that you are looking for here to get over this, it's around $3.42 there. You can see the resistance is playing out from there. I would say the state of crypto today is looking like we could actually see a nice move to the upside there, and you can see from this massive dump to the downside here, there's actually quite a lot of momentum, right? There's actually quite a lot of momentum in terms of buying power there. And referencing the RSI here, I would say you're actually you're actually looking pretty good, right? You're not really overextended considering you had this amount of buyback here. In terms of percentages, in terms of a buyback from that trend line there to live price now, it's a 29% buyback, and you're not overextended on the RSI there. So that's it's pretty good, right? Because that basically means you're in line potentially for another move before you get to that overbought sort of scenario there. But yeah, just be aware when you do get to this sort of zone, you can see the last time that we did get here, this was this all-time high that we did set before. You can see the massive correctionary phase that we did have coming through. So maybe, probably not as big in terms of downwards momentum there, but definitely some nonetheless, guys. So yeah, just definitely watch out for that if you do break all-time highs yet again there. Interesting stuff there. Let me jump some moving averages in there, and let's see the levels of support that we've got coming through, because we are above the volume weighted ATR band actually, which is very, very crucial stuff here, guys. This little tiny thin red line, you can see how obvious it does act as level of resistance there. But yeah, you can see when we do get above it, we bounce along it, right, in terms of a level of support. So it's very interesting to see how this does work. You can see we did do it again here, bouncing off it in a level of support. So if we are going to see resistance actually playing out from this zone, you can see the most recent higher low is really, really quite low, right? It's really quite low. So if we are going to actually come down here, it's really not the end of the world, because we can easily bounce here and then have continuation to the upside. And then we could be setting some sort of, that was pretty bad drawing, but some sort of parallel channel, probably looking like so. And then we could be looking at another breakout scenario coming through there, which would actually activate another breakout scenario here on the longer term time frame there from this rising wedge. So yeah, there's a couple of scenarios to be looking out for there, guys. Just, yeah, keep watching this chart, because it's actually quite interesting how it's trending up continuously. That's what I would say about that. In terms of shorter term TA there for your scalpers out there, I would say you've got quite a dominant trend line to the upside here. You're still above all major moving averages, I would say here. You can see the 200 EMA and the 55 EMA quite low. You've just lost the 10 simple, annoyingly, but to be honest, you got the 21. You can see the support that that's being. You can see the support that's holding you up on the 21 moving average there, so it's really not too bad. Hopefully you can bounce from that. As I said, the price targets could be volume weighted ATR band here at $3.39, and also this upward sloping resistance line at $3.48 there. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there for Phantom there. So that's going to be your Phantom update there, guys. Get your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will get to them ASAP. Rocky sort of vibe. What is next? What have we got coming through there? My throat's hurting a bit. 71 wanted Doge. Oh, Doge. Dumping to the downside. I feel like money from Doge is just getting thrown back into SHIB, right? Because SHIB was at like minus 15%, and look at it, it's just absolutely banging it right now. It's banging it back up. We were talking about SHIB yesterday. It was one of my altcoins of the day, right? You see this parallel channel. We were actually talking about this measure move to the upside. Let me get rid of this indicator for now. We're talking about measure move to the upside of around 18% there. And I was basically saying how unlikely it is for this actually to just bang it up in terms of market cap and stuff like that. But I think in terms of market cap yesterday, it gained probably like $10 billion or something crazy. So yeah, it's unheard of for stuff to be doing that. But you can see it's obviously had a massive, massive effect coming through there. On the price, but you can see Doge is actually doing really quite it was doing really quite well this morning, but yeah, it's obviously taken a bit of it. Oh, it's actually jumped back up recently. Oh no, this is Binance Coin. I was thinking, what? Yeah, you can see Doge has obviously actually banged it up recently, and obviously we're seeing a nice correctionary period coming through from that. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. I would say a bounce point for Doge is going to be around that 28 cents there. But yeah, interesting stuff coming through. I'm just going to check in on one of my positions coming through on my other screen. Just have to bear with me ever so much. Yeah, not looking too bad there. Okay, cool stuff. Yeah, I see a lot of altcoins are really pumping. And 25 likes, guys. Absolutely amazing. We're 20 likes away from the like target of 45 there. Amazing stuff. We could smash through that. We'll see if we can get to that. And subscriber target today, guys, is 1,740 there. So we're still 11 subscribers away from that. I think a lot of main YouTubers have started streaming again now, so they've taken on my audience. But yeah, let's do some TA on Doge coming through. We'll start off on the daily, right? Get rid of the old TA that we got coming through. I see SHIB's actually getting a lot of support just in general from a lot of major YouTubers now, which is quite interesting. It's quite interesting, and that's why I did see a lot of videos today from big players in the crypto game in terms of the YouTube space, basically advertising SHIB and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say SHIB is due another pretty big pump coming through today. probably even going to see coming back to all-time high sort of levels there. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Here Optimist says, I sold my Doge at the top today. I had some hodl that I bought in June. Nice job, bruh. Nice job. So that's sorry. So yeah, see, you made a lovely bit of profit. Is disconnected. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, guys, could you let me know if the stream's still live? I just got a massive notification saying that it's completely disconnected. So I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if I'm still live. But yeah, let me know in the chat, please, if the stream is still live coming through here. Hopefully it is. We still here, so it's silent. I think that is that all good? Yep, we are here. Okay, brilliant. Thanks, guys. Thank you ever so much. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the hell happened there. Amazing stuff. Well, not amazing stuff. But yeah, thank you ever so much for letting me know, guys. Let's get straight on to a bit of Doge coming through there. Here to give you a bit of a Doge update. As you can see here, guys, we're going to be starting off on the daily. We're going to go from all-time highs there for Doge. Currently, that was crazy when Doge got to around 69 cents there. Really crazy stuff. People are still aiming for Doge for $1 there. Trend line's coming down, I would say, looking like that from the all-time high. Pretty strong stuff. In terms of a bounce point, which what we have just seen here for Doge coming through over the last sort of day or so, we came down, we tested this trend line, this downward sloping support line from the major all-time high there, and you can see the massive upwards momentum coming through here. I do think, a part of me does think that this is partly to blame through the whole SHIB pump as well, because it's in the same sort of business market as the meme coins, right? So yeah, this is obviously probably something to do with SHIB and the audience coming through for new investors for SHIB there. But to be honest, hey, at the end of the day, it's pumping. If you guys are making money, that's the main thing, right? That's why we're here. We're here to make money. I would say major horizontal here for a descending triangle coming through, but nothing too congruent, as we haven't come down really and tested this zone in quite a while. So it would actually be inclined to be referencing this horizontal instead, as it is the most recent here. So we do have, as you can see there, a descending triangle, usually continuation to the downside, but hey, it's Doge. What can you do? We're going to break to the upside apparently. So yeah, in terms of a measure move that we are looking for here, well, we did look for and we did see completion here, is around this sort of zone here. So yeah, if you did actually spot this chart pattern coming through there, you would have made cold hard cash. You would have made that paper, right? In terms of percentages for this, it's going to be around 33.56%. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. Crucial points to be looking out for now for SHIB is going to be this range that we've got coming through from here, right? You can see we've got a parallel channel here on a bigger scale. As you can see, multiple levels of support on the lower side here, and you can see multiple levels of resistance here on the top side here. So yeah, as you can see, guys, parallel channel being formed. Now, this is where the price predictions get very interesting, right? Very interesting, because if we are going to see a breakout, congruent, nice candle body close here, probably a couple of candle daily closes above this sort of 34-cent sort of zone there, then we could be looking at a big measure move to the upside here, guys. And when I talk about a big measure move, I'm saying a big, mega, giga, juicy move all the way up to near enough all-time highs there. Really insane sort of long positions coming through there. I know it's going to be pretty risky long in Doge there, but hey, look at this. 71.53% there. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty goddamn crazy if this is going to be a position that we're going to be looking for there. I do want to jump down to the shorter-term time frames, but that's going to be price prediction there for a breakout scenario there for Doge. Obviously, we know the score, guys. Staggering take profits all the way up. We're not just going to blindly be going for that 71% there. We're going to be staggering take profits all the way up, planning for any reversals. You can see at this zone here, massive reversal point all the way back down to the top side of this, and that's basically going to mean that we're probably going to get stopped out if we see a massive reversal coming through there. So that's why we stagger our take profits all the way up. We move our stop loss to our entry point as soon as we hit our first take profit, right? Basically eliminates losses completely, right? Let me jump down to the 4-hourly time frame here, because as you can see, this is where it gets quite interesting, because over the last 12 to 8 hours or so, we've just seen insane pumps to the upside since 5 a.m. In terms of percentages for this pump for Doge, we smashed through all major moving averages here on the 4 hour. It's around a 42% pump there for Doge, and from there, we're just seeing a bit of retracement, guys. And when I say a bit of retracement, I'm saying near enough halfway to that halfway point, near enough 20% down there, but currently sat at around 11% down there for Doge, and we have currently, unfortunately, lost the volume weighted ATR band coming through on the 4-hourly, which we know acts as a pretty huge level of support. If we can get above it, you can see the resistance that we have formed from that. So yeah, if we can get above it, it's going to be a lovely level of support for us there. But to be honest with you, now we are losing it. We're probably going to actually find some resistance there, guys. So hopefully we don't get resistance there. If we do, not the end of the world. We got a lovely bounce point at $28.46 there in terms of a level of support. You can see the congruent bounce points from this zone. Very, very, very nice. So yeah, definitely a point to watch there in terms of a price target for Doge. If you are in any sort of position there, it is going to be 28 cents, and 46 is going to be the place to watch there. Let me jump down to the even shorter term time frame so we can get some even more TA. This is just a classic Mount Everest climb, guys. I'm sure you guys know the analogy here. If you're climbing Everest in a parabolic motion, Mount Everest, guys, international, big. Big. It's the biggest mountain in the world, guys. If we're climbing Mount Everest, it's very steep. It's very, very parabolic, right? We need to be resting here at base camp 1 before taking another leg up to base camp 2. Resting, consolidating again before taking a leg up to the absolute peak there. But yeah, as you can see, guys, we haven't really done that. We ran out of air. We ran out of food. We're now on a massive correction in the price. Yeah, how low can this go? Who knows? But to be honest, with the state of meme coins at the moment, we could probably easily see a bounce and then momentum gaining up from there. So yeah, it's quite an undecided space at this time. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. And the point to watch yet again is going to be this 28 cents and 46 there for a nice bounce point there. If you can get a nice candle body close above the volume weighted ATR and on the 4 hourly, on the hourly as well, that's correlating very well indeed. Yeah, they usually don't correlate as well in terms of price together, the 4 hourly and the 1 hour. Yeah, they're actually correlating very, very well, which is interesting because if we can get a nice candle body close above that on both time frames, then it's going to be a lot more progressive for a lovely bounce there. So yeah, stars are aligning for a bounce there for Doge here on the hourly. I'm going to jump down to the 15-minute to see if we can get some sort of bit of more scalping TA for you guys. Obviously, the resistance we can see here from the candle body close here is around 32 cents and 9.6 there. Definitely a bounce point here at this 28.46. You can see the support that we formed there. We're actually currently holding up on the 21 moving average. It's not too bad, but I would say we've got pretty strong lower highs here. We're currently challenging higher lows there. So yeah, if we do lose this zone, then we've got the price action channel sat around 27.98 to bounce from as well. So yeah, not the end of the world, but just be prepared, guys. It is Doge. It can be manipulated very, very easily. And today is a very strange day for meme coins in general. Like it's been a bit of a strange week for them in general. But yeah, that is going to be your Doge update. Now, what is next? Let me have a look at the chat coming through there. And we'll have a look at seeing what's next coming through. Here Optimus says YouTube is lying. What about that? About the stream dropping down? Yeah, should we have a look at a bit of Matic coming through there? Because I see quite a lot of people wanting to check Matic. So yeah, we'll have a little look at Matic and we'll do some TA on that. So I know Matic was really breaking out yesterday. It really did do quite well. And to be honest, we're up 8% again today. So interesting stuff. Let me start off here on the daily. Hello. Hello, big measure move. Hello, money. Nice to meet you. Get rid of that. Right. I will do Zill after that. One money, don't sweat. Let me write that down. Zill. Hi guys, I'm here to give you an update here on Matic. As you can see here, I'm not going to keep you too long. I'm going to be starting off here on the daily. As you can see here, guys, ascending triangle, continuation chart pattern looking pretty good. We've seen pretty big pumps over the last few days or so for Matic, looking really quite progressive considering the state of Bitcoin and the state of a lot of the other altcoins, right? A lot of them really did pull back around 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%, some of them. But Matic, no, it's doing the impossible yet again, as we did see from that May dump coming through there after seeing that bottom there around 76 cents there. We actually pumped all the way back up. $2.44 there, and that was 230% gain there, powered by a lot of FOMO coming through there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this does plan out. But yeah, in terms of measure moves right now for this ascending triangle for Matic in terms of a price prediction here, it's not looking too bad. And when I say not too bad, guys, I mean it's pretty insane, right? It's pretty insane for gains. If you're looking for a breakout scenario here, it's gonna be all-time high territory, right? All-time high territory, near enough at $2.62 there. In terms of measure move potential here, guys, we're gonna be looking at around a 56.7% gain there. Pretty goddamn crazy indeed. Entry point, I would say it would be after this high trap zone point coming through there. So yeah, you would have entered around this $1.82 or 83 sort of zone there, and you would have actually banged your first take profit at this $1.65 there. In terms of percentages there for Matic, this was occurring over the course of yesterday. It's around 8.46% there. And to be honest with you, we're looking pretty progressive in terms of not having that much reversal coming through there, guys. So yeah, hopefully in terms of a price target right now, what I would be looking for is going to be around $1.65 there in terms of a target there for Matic. As you can see there, hopefully we can see the momentum coming through there, but I would be looking for a daily close above that. If we can get a daily close above that, I would seriously be looking for higher prices, guys, because it's looking really, really quite progressive. I know I would say we have gone quite parabolic recently, so we are looking for some sort of pullback coming through there, but as long as we stay above this sort of range here, above this $1.80 there, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay, because we could actually see a nice bounce point, nice parallel channel coming through there, and then we could be looking at a nice move to the upside coming through there, nice micro breakout on the macro scale. Let me jump down to the 4-hourly time frame coming through there. You can see actually we did have a bit of reversal coming through here, all the way down to $1.59 there from that $1.93 there. So yeah, that's a pretty strong reversal, I would say. That's probably the whole Bitcoin dump coming through there. But yeah, 18% reversal. So yeah, I would actually expect continuation to the upside. This uptrend is still looking really quite bullish indeed. And the momentum to the upside is really staying quite strong. We're above all major moving averages. We're above the volume weighted ATR band as well. So yeah, Matic is looking really quite good. We've got higher highs being set continuously here. Higher lows really not being invalidated apart from this dirty wick to the downside. But what I would say about this dirty wick to the downside, guys, it's a wick. It's not a candle body. So that basically means if we're even coming down to this sort of price here, the buyback, the momentum in terms of the buyback is so strong that it's actually happened within that 4-hour period. And we've had that candle body close miles above it. So yeah, even in terms of invalidating higher low structures here, we've actually really just invalidated that in a sense, right? Invalidated the invalidation. So yeah, it's looking very, very strong indeed. Higher highs being set, higher lows being set continuously. I really would be quite bullish on Matic right now. It's looking really, really quite progressive. And this uptrend has really been corrected by this Bitcoin crash there. So yeah, I would really be looking for higher prices for Matic right now. In terms of above this, in terms of the 4-hourly right now, I would be looking for a $1.98 there. That's going to be the point to be looking out for in terms of candle body close for the 4-hour, and that's obviously going to help the daily close as well there. Let's jump down to the 1 hour and see what's going on there. It's a bit of a skr, I would say. Bit of a skr. And when I say skr, guys, I mean it's a skr. It's scurrying around. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty... I would say it's quite horizontal point coming through here. Obviously, a massive level of resistance there. But what I would say is from this zone, we could be looking at some sort of ascending triangle there, people. And ascending triangle, in terms of that, yeah, definitely going to get more touches doing it like that. So ascending triangle vibes, I would be looking for probably something along the lines of this. And that's obviously going to mean we do have a little bit of a trap zone below that, guys. That obviously means this is the area where if we are going to break to the downside here, it's going to be... See, Ivo's just spamming me on Telegram right now. So yeah, as you can see there, this is going to be the trap zone, guys. It's called a trap zone for a reason. You do not want to be entering any sort of position until we're out of this zone, right? Vice versa, short position, vice versa, long position. In terms of another trap zone, I would say this is definitely a wick to the top side here. So yeah, we could definitely parallel channel this horizontal there for that. And in terms of a long position here for Matic, in terms of the micro scale, I would be probably looking for a little cheeky, tiny measure move like so here. And that's going to be around, in terms of percentages here for you scalpers out there, guys. Obviously, we're going to wait for that high to get cleared there because obviously you can see the resistance from that zone. If we break that, find support, we're going to be looking at still, it's going to be a nice 5% gain there. Very nice indeed. And if that is going to come in, that is obviously going to mean we're going to be looking at a bigger breakout coming through there. And the bigger breakout is obviously going to be absolutely huge, guys. So yeah, interesting stuff. A little bit of a take on Matic. Hopefully I've given you some good information there to help you with your day trading there. Obviously I'm not a financial advisor, guys. But yeah, that is going to be it on Matic. Now, let me have a little look at Zill. Zill is next, isn't it? We got Sam Speaks Straight in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there, my guy. Amazing stuff there. Let me have a little look at the chat coming through. We've got yeah, quite a lot of you new guys coming through. Actually, I just see a load of new names, which is quite cool. We got Chris McDonald. We got Jonah coming through there. Nice to see. We got CC coming through as well. We got Silent Syndicate Productions. Cool name. I like that. Miraba. Simon as usual. Nice to see you on the stream there, Simon. We got One Manny, I'm going to do Zill for you, not a problem. We've got Patrick coming through, and Money Maker wants a bit of Atom. We'll see what we can do. I simply am. Have you done VChain? Just got online. Hope all is well, family. CC gang. We're all good out here. Yeah, Sam speaks straight. Sam speaks straight. Amazing stuff coming through there, bro. We got Kevin. Morning from Canada. Better looking market today. Yeah, the money seems to be coming through today, guys. It really does. Let me just check the like target. We're at 45 likes, guys. We're aiming for that we're at 33 likes, aiming for that 45 figure there. So we'll have to see how that comes through. And in terms of the subscriber target, we're aiming for that 1,740. We're literally 10 subscribers away, guys. It'd be absolutely unreal if we can smash through that. But let me jump through to some more requests coming through for you guys there. I think the next one is Zill. We got LR in the chat as well there, guys. There's a mod in the chat, so please behave yourselves. No, we got LR in the chat. A massive shout out to you, LR. Nice to see you on the stream there. Doing a bit of a Ziquilla, if that's how you say it, right? We'll start off on the daily, guys. This is interesting. Nice bit of old TA coming through there. Ooh, Oscar's saying, can you do secret? I think that is from yesterday, I do believe. It's just made us pit stop at base camp, ready to pump. Interesting stuff. I think we'll probably have a look at that. Let me just get through some of these other requests. I'm gonna start banging these out quite quick, guys. Yeah, just having a little glance at this. Have some water, actually. My throat is hurting a bit, right? Hey, we nearly smashed that like target, guys. Amazing stuff there. Phoenix, you're in line to hit your like target today of 45. Amazing stuff there. Let me just smash through Ziquilla and then we'll go on because this is a pretty strong zone, actually. Here to give you an update here on Zilla on the daily we're going to start off with here. You can see we've got the all-time high coming through around this 24 cents. They're pretty strong resistance point. As you can see, we did tap that twice there. I would be inclined to draw a massive trend this coming down from this zone. As you can see, heavy levels of resistance from this zone multiple times there. So this basically means, guys, that we're looking for some sort of breakout scenario coming through there. And we know we got a low point coming through from here, and look how much this is correlating into a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. And we know what that means. It means we're looking for a breakout, right? We're looking for a breakout. We're looking for a potential move coming through here because we know we're pretty much breakout traders here. We like the breakouts. We like the cold hard cash. We like that money. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, Ziquilla, in terms of a measure move to the upside here, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. Obviously, guys, this is the daily, so it's not going to be happening overnight. It's going to be quite a long-winded process, but it's going to be a long trade. But that basically means that the gains are going to be absolutely 10 times bigger, right? So if we break to the upside in terms of percentages, guys, obviously we're going on most recent uptrends. Like, guys, we're not going on the really greedy moves there, because we're not about greed. Greed is not your friend here, and we're looking for something along the lines of 46.69% there. That's pretty goddamn crazy in my opinion. In terms of a breakout scenario, I wouldn't really get in until we have left this zone. In terms of when I say left this zone, it would be this key horizontal. You can see the resistance from this point here. Very strong. Very strong indeed. And if we can clear that, get a nice candle close above that on the breakout scenario, then yes, there is going to be a long position to be executed there. So say we execute the first long position, we're still going to be looking at a first take profit point of around 13.44% there for the daily. So really quite strong in terms of the RSI coming through. We're central, guys. We're central C. We've got a long way to go. We've got a lot of space for a move there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a lot of space to basically move up there. And the first take profit point is still going to be 13.44%. To be honest, that's still quite large. Achievable, nonetheless achievable. But what I would say is I like to break it down, make it more reliable. Put some other take profits in the mix there, just because if we can hit one and then if we hit one at 4 or 5% there, we could potentially get a reversal there. And we don't want reversals, guys. So we want to take profit, stop loss to entry, minimizing our losses there. So yeah, this is going to be the first take profit point around 13.66%, and then we'll have a look after that. Yeah, another take profit point is going to be staggered up around, I'd say around there, guys. You can see the bounce point there. You can see the resistance as well, and that's going to be around 13.99. 13 cents 990 there, and then after that, looking at the measurement of completion is going to be bang on this actual wick to the upside there as well there. So yeah, I must say, looking pretty goddamn good for Ziquilla right now. And we move to the shorter term time frame. But yeah, this is a massive sort of breakout scenario to be looking out for the future there. Let me have a little look at the 4 hour quickly, because we have obviously seen humongous dumps to the downside. This is obviously Bitcoin doing its thing, annoyingly, as per. Bit of manipulation coming through there, causing the panic sell-off coming through. But to be honest, in terms of a buyback scenario today, we've actually seen it actually behaving quite well, quite nicely, I would say. We're actually on the cusp of a pretty strong horizontal here. You can see resistance, you can see resistance. We're actually currently testing that. We're below all major moving averages, bar the 200 and the 10. But to be honest, we're still in this candle, right? We're still in this candle. So if we do get a candle close below this 200, I would actually expect this to be a lower high, and then we're probably going to have continuation to the downside here after a dump like so. But with that being said, we are looking, it's not the worst thing in the world, guys, because we have had a nice curl over in the price there. Could be looking at a bit of a V-shaped recovery. If this is going to come in, it's probably going to be something along the lines of that, and that's going to be really good. But for that to actually come in, I would be looking for at least a candle body close above the 55 moving average, because we know how strong the 55 moving average is actually acts as support and resistance there. So yeah, definitely points to be looking out for there, and obviously that's the green moving average coming through there, guys. So yeah, if we can get a nice candle body close above that, you can see that we are going to bang it from there. But yeah, that's what I would be looking for. Even if you do get one around this sort of 10 cents there, to be honest, you're probably going to have a consolidation period after that, bouncing between these moving averages there. So yeah, ideally you do want to get a candle body close as high as possible for this most current micro uptrend, right? Let me jump down to the hourly time frame, see if we can get anything going on. Seeing a bit of retracement over the last hour here. Not huge, but just actually no, a bit of consolidation, right? If we jump down to the 15-minute, we'll get a bit more data. Yeah, you can see a bit of consolidation to the downside here. Not too bad, bouncing off the 200 to the lower side. But to be honest, after seeing a very nice curl up like that, a nice parabolic motion, guys, base camp 1 is looking pretty attractive right now. Get some food, get some air, and then look at base camp 2. Go for that candle body close here on the 4-hourly above that 55 at 10 cents and 12. That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there. Yeah, it's going to be your update there on Seguilla. I would say overall looking pretty bullish, but looking pretty bullish on the macro here. But I would say on the micro, as I said, this is going to be the area to be watching here. If you can get over that, it's going to be good. You can be looking at progression. You could be looking at challenging the top side of this symmetrical triangle, and then we could be looking at a big breakout here on the daily. But with that being said, guys, you can see the resistance from this zone. So yeah, just be careful out here. At the end of the day, you've got higher lows continuously. So yeah, it's really not too bad. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes for the future. But yeah, that's going to be your update there on Seguilla. Moving on. Gonna have a drink because my throat is burning. LR says, those that just joined the stream, don't forget to smash that like button. We're literally 4 likes away from our like target, guys, at 45 likes. Absolutely unreal. Should we have a look at the subscriber target coming through? 1,740 is the target. We're 10 subscribers away, guys. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. NX saying, holla holla, BTC update on hourly, 4 hours. Ziltipla. Ziltipla. BTC update on hourly. We got our longest standing member, I do believe. NX coming through with a 2-month coming through there. BTC update on the hourly and 4 hours. Let's have a little look. I think I just had an alert go off in my ears. That's not good. Yeah, this is it's going mental. BTC is really going mad right now, guys. As you can see from this morning, this was the measure move we were looking for. Completed. Very nice long position, guys. Well done to anyone who did jump in that. It was happening literally live on stream, so I couldn't really jump into it. But to be honest, it's not really looking bad for the hourly. But what I would say, guys, is we do have a pretty strong downward sloping resistance point from the all-time high, guys. So this is definitely going to be a point to watch at 61,000. I didn't think we'd actually pump this much. Obviously seeing a lot of momentum coming through here for Bitcoin. Yeah, key point to actually be watching is going to be this zone here. You could be looking at, oh, excuse me, you could be looking at some sort of, oh God, drew that wrong, hit my mic, it's all gone to pot. As you can see, guys, potential for head and shoulders sort of pattern, well, sorry, inverted head and shoulder pattern, inverted head and shoulders pattern coming through, but you would need to see resistance from this zone for that actually to come to fruition there. And then bounce off the 55, bouncing off this downward sloping support line as well there. So yeah, interesting. And we know head and shoulders pattern, guys, they only really plan out 30% of the time. It's really not that much. But yeah, just a piece of information for you guys to be using there. But yeah, in terms of target, right, on the hourly, it's just parabolic, right? So this is what we probably wouldn't be doing TA on the hourly right now, just because it's just a bit too parabolic. There's not that much going on. Well, there's too much going on in a sense, right? We can't get any really sort of chart patterns coming through there. So that's probably jumped down to the 4 hourly. As you can see, this Garn fan chart pattern, the resistance point for that is correlating very, very well with this all-time high trend line, pretty perfectly, I must say. And that's going to be 61,800 and yeah, 61,000. 61,900, I'd say. Probably going to be looking at that coming through in the next hour or so. Well, sorry, next 2 hours. Probably, sorry, the next 6 hours in the next 4 hours sort of candle after that. Sound Speaks Straight says presenter problems. Don't know what you mean by that, bro. But yeah, so as you can see, this is definitely going to be a resistance point to be looking for there. 61,000, sort of 800, 900 there. But yeah, above all major moving averages looking pretty good. I would ideally want the 4-hourly candle close above this as well to see that progression actually come in there. But yeah, you can see it's actually pulling up a lot of the altcoins as well there. Just in general, I'd say Bitcoin's really doing its own thing at the moment, to be honest. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, I would say that that's probably gone up quite a bit. Let's jump down to that. Yeah, it's we're starting to actually see that pump, and that obviously means people are moving their money from the altcoins into Bitcoin there, guys. So yeah, now we're probably going to see. It depends on where this is going to go, and whether the altcoins are going to be reactive to this or not. If they're not, they're probably going to. I'd probably say stagnant on where they are. If we are going to see the Bitcoin dominance actually find support on this 44.74% there, if we can see us find support there, as you can see, massive pumps to the upside from there. So yeah, we'll see if this is going to come to fruition there. If it is, then as we're saying there, I would expect altcoins to be coming down a little bit there, guys. Yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. Interesting stuff there. I think I'm going to be ending the stream ever so shortly, guys. You can see the random blue box zone. You can see us actually banging out from there. But to be honest, I do have quite a lot of stuff to get through today in terms of updating you guys on the Ultra package, adding you all to the new indicators that we got coming through there. Very, very exciting stuff, in my opinion. Very happy about that. And also, I do have another announcement sort of idea for the Premium Scout package as well, guys. So yeah, get ready and stay tuned for that if you are going to be trading the charts today. And also, there was something else I wanted to say. I can't remember. No, I can't remember what I was going to say on that level, but yeah, let me jump through to having a sore throat. Oh yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's been a pretty rough ride. Like, I just obviously got over tonsillitis, and that was really really rough. It was really rough, right? That sucks so much. I was like in bed for like a week, and yeah, that really did suck. So yeah, just got over that, and now it's like back to presenting and stuff, so my voice is hurting, but I'm not doing as much just because I've found a way to record while I'm streaming. So my Altcoin videos are just going to be snippets of the live, which is really quite handy for content levels and resting my voice, because I know you guys you want me here every day, not like once every 2 weeks, right? So and don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing this every day. I enjoy my job. I wouldn't do this otherwise. I didn't, right? I wouldn't do this if I didn't enjoy my job. So yeah, symmetrical triangle on XRP, just looking at it, it's screaming at me. I need a breakout. We need to get some movement coming through here. As you can see, guys, symmetrical triangle, looking for some sort of breakout for the future. This is definitely going to be a long position to be looking out for there. And we did have a range coming through there, so let's get rid of that for now. And that for now as well. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not looking too bad. Breakout scenario would be up probably at the top side here, $1.10 there. That's what we are going to be looking for there for XRP. Interesting. What happened there? Interesting stuff coming through there. We are still in a downtrend, unfortunately, guys. But as I was saying there, we got a low point in. We got higher lows. We got higher lows, which is bullish. But we do have these bearish lower highs from this high point as well. So if you are looking to actually have that momentum sort of take over to the top side, I know the SEC in their investigation for XRP, they've basically pushed them back for like 2 months. So the pumps and stuff we were really expecting for XRP has just kind of fallen through for a bit. So we're probably going to be expecting probably a bit of downside, probably a bit more consolidation. Nothing really too crazy for XRP, because we know XRP it's going to do very, very well in the future. But the SEC just keeps holding it back continuously, which is quite interesting, because a lot of the major banks internationally use it as international transfers. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. But yeah, interesting stuff considering they keep pushing them back. This has been ongoing for months and months and months now, probably even nearly a year, I'd say. So it's just crazy. It's been going on for so long. So yeah, hopefully we can see this actually get resolved and XRP actually start banging it to the goddamn moon, because we know the potential is there for XRP. But yeah, all-time highs around that. Actually, no, all-time highs like $3.60, I think, from near launch. So yeah, $1.96 there. It's just It's crazy price action. I know a friend of mine, he bought XRP, he bought like $10,000 worth at like 20p. It's like 20p. So yeah, he's making pretty good gains on that. So yeah, shout out to you, Rob. So yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. I'm pretty tired. You can expect altcoin videos from me pretty much throughout the day. I've got quite a lot coming through, probably about 4 or 5, just updates coming through, the little snippets of the stream. So yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate all your likes, do appreciate all your subs. I will be back tomorrow for another lovely morning stream coming through there. Let's check the like target. We're 2 likes away from the like target, and also 10 likes away from the subscriber target as well there, guys. So do appreciate you all coming through, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a nice early morning stream. But for now, it is going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.
Keeping it juicy.